Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to take a look at the long duration high temperature event that's been centered around the Pacific Northwest out here in the United States, extending all the way up to the Arctic Circle, where temperatures have been as high as 90 degrees, and the average maximum high temperature in this area near Great Bear Lake is 62 degrees, almost 30 degrees higher than normal. Down here in the Pacific Northwest region, been as high as 116 degrees, quite possibly even warmer at times in certain locations. We're going to come back and look at an anomaly in this area that goes back to 2018 that my friend Darren noticed from right down here in Abbotsford, British Columbia. I have lighting on here because they set a record 2 days ago of an outdoor temperature of 114.9 degrees. That's at the 51 degree north latitude. Abbotsford saw 104. We're going to come back and take a look at some more information from this area that I think you guys will find interesting. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. But first, here at the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance. Last 24 hours, pretty quiet, got a little bit of background noise. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Looking at the left side of the caldera, you can see most of the seismographs have earthquake signatures. They still persist after the swarm a couple of days ago. Now they're smaller quakes and more of them. The western half of the supervolcano caldera, mainly the northwestern half, you can see over here on the eastern side, not near as many earthquake signatures. Once again, the earthquake signatures are the vertical red lines. Looking at the earth-facing side of the sun, you can see there's an active region that contains 2 sunspots. Right now, nothing major as far as any potential X flares or M flares, but it is crackling with C-class solar flares. There's also a smaller sunspot up here in the northeastern quadrant, turning towards the Earth right now as I do this video. Looking at the 5-day forecast for potential hurricanes in the Atlantic Basin from the National Hurricane Center, you can see we've got 2 here highlighted. One in yellow, that means a 20 to 30% chance over the next 5 days. The one a little further behind in orange is a 20 to 40% chance of formation over the next 5 days. These 2 systems, if they do verify, are moving to the west-northwest fairly quickly and will be in the Caribbean Sea in probably 48 to 72 hours. From that location, we'll have to wait and see what the weather conditions are like then with regard to wind shear and that Sahara sand that is still influencing the formation of hurricanes in the MDR. That would be the main development region. So don't look for any action off the west coast of Africa anytime soon because it is covered now with thick Sahara sand. It'll be interesting to see how they unfold in the next few days. They could turn into named storms. We'll just have to wait and see. Coming over here now to windy.com. This is a temperature map, and you can see all of the dark orange on this map extending all the way up to the Arctic Circle over here in eastern Siberia, where temperatures have reached near 90 degrees. It's been very hot in Washington. Some areas seen 115, 116. That's today, and this has been a common theme now for several days. There's been a pocket of very high temperatures in this area. Just unbelievable temperatures, almost to the point where it looks anomalous, you know? That's just way too high for that part of the Earth. Something we've noticed over the last 3 years while we do UV readings, and I am doing UV readings, I'm just not doing them every single day. I'm getting UV readings from Darren, who takes the readings from Abbotsford, British Columbia, which is right here, just above the border. He sets it around the 50 degree north latitude. The highest UV reading I ever received was from that location right there. The reading was 15.5, and he was measuring A and B ultraviolet light. And that's the UV that's supposed to get through the atmosphere. But it should never be anywhere even close to 15 in that part of the world. That's in the 51 degree north latitude. A 15 UV would be something you'd see down here near the equator. Maybe in southern Costa Rica, northern Colombia, Venezuela, maybe in the southern Caribbean, not way up here. The UV ultraviolet light is higher at the equator. The farther north you go, the lower the number should get. The farther south you go, the lower the number should get. The highest UV is always at the equator. And as you go up, let's say you start down here with a 15, which would be common down here near the equator. As you go up, 11, 10, 9, they should never see anything up here really above an 8 or 9. To see a 15 in that area was quite a surprise, and that was in May of 2018. That reading was taken by Darren, and his instrument was brand new at the time. Another area was near Portland. This would be out of Beaverton, 2018 as well, at the 45-degree north latitude. You can see his measurement of 15.15. This was also taken in 2018. And I also got a reading of 10.32 out of Amsterdam, and this would be at the 51-degree north latitude. This was sent in also back in 2018. This was taken on June 4th of 2018. So it was almost like there was some sort of a anomaly in that part of the world, the 51-degree north latitude, in the ozone layer. And the ozone layer is what regulates the ultraviolet light. Again, the higher up you go, the lower the UV because thicker the atmosphere. The thinner atmosphere is down around the equator, so you're going to get more UV light. Less the higher up you go. To have a 15 was just totally out of bounds. So there it is once again. That's from Abbotsford, British Columbia on May 21st of 2018. And yes, his device was working properly. Here's a little slideshow I put together of Darren's observations from the Abbotsford area. These are from June 27th, where it was 104.5 in Abbotsford, 114.9 up in Lytton. That was a brand new all-time high, nearly 115 degrees at the 51-degree north latitude. Here's a screen grab from Darren's phone from June 27th of 2021. Here's a UV reading from June 28th, same location, 9.65. The high he got was 10.08. A little high for that part of the world, but not too far out of bounds like the 15.5 we saw in 2018. This was taken June 28th of 2021. This one was taken June 23rd of 2021, and 11.1, high being 11.69. Pretty high, that's extreme UV, and that is at the 50-degree north latitude. Here's a UV reading I took on June 21st of 2021 from right out here in Arizona. My high reading was 10.78, and the instrument is calibrated and it is working correctly. So the UV up in the 50-degree north latitude is higher than it is down here in the 33-degree latitude. So it's kind of backwards. Here's some photos sent in by Darren from Abbotsford, some burnt vegetation early in the year from the very intense heat. And I'm sure the UV is playing a part in this as well. These photos were taken on June 27th of 2021. So the scorching heat continues, setting records not only on the west coast and the upper northwest, but over in the upper northeast. You can see heat advisories extending from Maine all the way down to New Jersey. My friend Craig in New Jersey said they're dealing with a lot of heat-related illnesses in New Jersey, where that pink indicates a excessive heat warning. The orange is an excessive heat watch. That is coast to coast, upper northeast and upper northwest. Right now as I do this video, also have a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. Photos here sent in by BCAP out of Oceanside. Very low cloud deck of cirrus clouds that almost look like gravity waves all compacted together, just dominating the sky. Andrew B. out of Canada. This here looked like some sort of a wedge or the wing of an airplane just up in the sky all by itself. That's what caught his attention. That's why he took the photograph. Another unique cloud also from Manitoba. Angela out of Cashtown, Pennsylvania. Horizontal rainbow in the sky all by itself. Alan out of South Florida. Massive shadow beam spanning the sky at sunset. Scott B. out of Plant City, Florida. Ominous looking storm clouds very low to the ground. Sent in by Scott out of Plant City, Florida. This one here was sent in by Polenta. The photo was taken from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. I don't know if it was the same day that Scott took those photos from Plant City, but that is one ominous looking sky. Unbelievable photograph, and that is unedited too. You can see people down here looking at the sky, taking pictures of it. What an incredible view. This next segment was sent in by Belinda out of Prospect, Ohio. Big double-decker rainbow in the sky above Ohio. Jose G. out of Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. Fiery orange sky above Nebraska. Brian T. out of Missouri. This is unedited exactly the way I received it. Those are some very colorful mammatus clouds. Mark N. out of Buffalo, New York. bright orange clouds that turn to a bright pink, almost fluorescent pink, above Buffalo, New York. Same sky, same night. The colors just extended even farther. Jose P. out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Bright red sun setting very low on the horizon. Maria C. out of Nebraska. These were some very unique mammatus clouds that were kind of flat. Mammatus clouds normally look like puffy cotton balls. These here kind of look like seashells or something up in the sky. Great observation. Holly out of Jacksonville, Florida. Unedited jumbo halo in the sky. Almost looked like spilt milk in the sky above Jacksonville, Florida. Chuck out of Clarkston, Washington. This here looks like an albino halo in the sky in the proximity of the sun. Great observations, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.